Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Spiritual Practice for the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I'm so glad that you could join me this morning for our daily spiritual practice. Well, this morning I have a word that's been bubbling up all week for me, and it might have been bubbling up for you too. Our word for the week is roots. And the meaning of the word roots is the part of the plant which attaches to the ground for support, or our ancestors from which we descend. We're going to begin this morning with a reading from A Woman's Spirit and a quote from Molly McDonald. The deeper our roots, the further from home we can safely travel. And I think this is really important because this week I've been looking at all the people who have had to leave their homes, whether for financial reasons or for fires or floods or storms or war. And I'm sure many of them are thinking about their roots. So our reading goes, when we think of our roots, we think of our family of origin, our birthplace, our youth, who we are today, how we think about our opportunities, and how we handle stress and pain are all colored by the experiences of our past. But we are taking several steps to develop new roots too. Learning from one another in this teaching helps establish the new root system. Understanding God's role in our lives strengthens the root system. Adhering to the steps and principles of this teaching nourishes our root system. And all three keep us grounded in the healthy life that we have chosen. These new roots will give us strength when we need to handle any situation. They will lighten our burdens. They will comfort us like the arms of a loving parent. They will make our steps certain and our vision hopeful. Venturing away from our home is easier when we acknowledge the importance of taking our new way of life with us, including a daily spiritual practice. Our affirmation for today is, my life right here today and in all my tomorrows will give me as much joy as my heart can contain. So I invite you to just gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Just drop your shoulders. Feel what's beneath you. Just let it really support you. That chair, that desk, that table, whatever you're leaning on, just let it take your weight. Just take that deep breath in and just let go of all that stuff that was going on before we gathered. And I invite you to step into high consciousness with me, the high consciousness of meditation, where we prepare our minds for the best that life has to offer. I ask you to drop into your heart, that sanctuary of peace. Feel yourself surrounded in love. deeply connected. And I invite you to join me in thinking of life as a current of energy that flows within us, a river of peaceful support that we all share. It connects us to each other and it sustains us. When you tap into your sanctuary of peace within your heart, you can experience that current of energy, that river of life. Most of the time, we're busy doing something, thinking about something we'll be doing, or thinking about something we did. In your sanctuary of peace, there's nothing to do. It's like sitting by a peaceful river on a Sunday afternoon and simply watching the water. Soon the placid scene in front of you begins to reflect inside you. And you feel quiet, calm, and still. We spend so much of our time being active, thinking, doing, influencing, creating. But right here, right now, we are in our sanctuary of peace, a place for receiving. And what you receive can be described as comfort, healing, love, or peace. Receiving these doesn't require any action on your part or thought. All you need to do is just be open, relaxed, and receptive. They will come. Take a little time to quietly focus on your heart, to rest in your sanctuary of peace, relaxed, open, connected, receiving. Let the silence take you deeper. I know my new root system gives me the strength to handle any situation. It makes my steps certain and my vision hopeful. I know my new root system gives me the strength I need to handle any situation. It makes my steps certain and my vision hopeful. I sit in my sanctuary of peace, open and receiving comfort, healing, love, and peace. I sit in my sanctuary of peace, receiving comfort, healing, love, and peace. And so, as our journey comes to a close, I ask you to just notice that sanctuary of peace inside you. Notice how quiet and calm and still you feel. Notice how filled up with love and support and comfort you feel in this moment. We send great thanks to the universe for the blessings that have been bestowed this morning as we have joined together. And I invite you back into this time and space, into this room. And I thank each of you for being a light in the world, for acknowledging that you are developing a new root system, one that supports you, that allows you to grow, that allows your vision to be filled with hope and joy, and to know that your steps are strong and supported and strengthened. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay here at the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. And I'd like to invite you to join me next Wednesday for our Points to Ponder. Have a wonderful weekend. Much love and many blessings.